So I was talking with Adam Grant, who is a professor at the Wharton School at University of Pennsylvania, about a concept he calls givers and takers. Givers are the kinds of people in an organization that think about the larger goal first and often don't think about themselves. That's why sometimes in an organization, the givers are both the best performers and the worst performers. Takers, on the other hand, tend to rise the most quickly in companies and be successful most quickly, but often get their comeuppance and fall fast. I spent some time with Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook, and he genuinely seems to believe that Facebook is doing good in the world. His sentiment is pure, and if they make money in the process of that, so be it. For Uber, the motivation of their CEO is murky, difficult for me to see at least, and that makes it easier for them to be viewed as a taker. At a company like Airbnb, CEO Brian Chesky comes across more like a giver. Their core business is about belonging, and so that drives those extra generosity credits their way. Generosity credits are an emotional advantage that accrues to businesses and brands that are giving, that they get the benefit of the doubt. If you don't have those generosity credits, people are much more critical and cynical about your motivations. As you may recall, Uber had some controversy when there was a demonstration at airports in New York City, and the taxis were on strike as a result, and Uber cut its rates. And it thought it was doing this in support of these demonstrations, but instead got criticized for undercutting it. This is a representation of what happens sometimes when you have a reputation of being a taker. Airbnb, on the other hand, had an advertisement around the Super Bowl time on the concept of accept. And that could have been interpreted as Airbnb exploiting a time and an interest in immigration issues. They were almost uniformly praised for this ad. What ultimately separates givers from takers is their inner motivation, their sentiments, what is really behind the actions that they're taking. And the old idea that, the good guys finish last, maybe that's not really going to be the case in the world we're moving into.